there, everybody! Welcome back to part 2 of my Disney Parks DVD series covering a collection of early 2000s Disney marketing videos. If you haven't seen part 1, I'll leave a link down to the description below or somewhere around here for you to watch. If you don't want to watch part 1, a small recap. I love the Disney parks, but the shady practices of the company have soured me a bit. I was obsessed with this collection of Disney park DVDs from 2004 that were marketing employees to advertise the parks all in their own unique way. 4 for each Disney World park and 1 for the Disneyland Resort. They were the last advertisements done by then CEO Michael Eisner. They are weird, kooky, and I'm here to take a look back at them to see if they were worth a goddamn. No, I was not reading a script. So now that you're all caught up, the next DVD in this series is Epcot. Yay. Yeah, I was never a big fan of Epcot Center. The experimental prototype community of tomorrow, to me, felt more like an educational field trip than a vacation to Disney World.
Here's Disney.
Woo!
With learning.
Oh! Maybe I was just an uncultured swine when I was a child, or was just like, whoa, look, this place is packed with rides! And then you go here and you're like, yay! Germany! As time has gone on, Epcot has gotten more rides to cater to children, but it is still quite focused on innovation, history, and cultures of the world, which now as a college graduate, I enjoy. Indubitably. So now that I'm older, wiser, and don't have as much of a short attention span, not like it could have been any worse, let's see if I have a new appreciation for Epcot as we go on a journey into the past, future, and imagination. Inspiration is at the heart. Audible sigh. We once again start with the disclaimer that rides and experiences may not be there on your visit to the park. We get it. You change shit. And here we are, Epcot, the lovely spaceship Earth in all its golf ball glory, and our tour guide, Professor Tiffick.
That's scientific.
Oh, no.
Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I don't usually have this many students.
But I'm the only one here. Professor Tiffick introduces us to Epcot, how it was a dream of Walt's to build a place that could house the innovations and cultures of our world, which as a lover of Disney lore, I appreciate. Walt Disney seemed to have had a fascination with everything from wildlife animals to foreign celebrations. I'm glad some of his love for different factions of our world has rubbed off on me. Not, anti-Semitism. Moving on, we see the initial views of Epcot, like the monorail, and of course, Spaceship Earth. And this is what I didn't like about Epcot before. Professor Tiffick here explains things not like a fascinating tour, but like a school special the substitute teacher puts on. You're telling me this is the happiest place on Earth?
The panels on Spaceship Earth are a thermal polyethylene and aluminum composite.
We go through Spaceship Earth, the ride, and it's a tough sell for me. I understand the ride itself is a little outdated, but they could have made it at least sound more fun. Yo man, I had the craziest weekend, write this down. Oh dip! We head to Innovations where we see all the interactive activities of improved inventions and new age products, then meet a few characters. Yeah. You okay there, Goofy? Our professor then takes us around the globe with the World Showcase. First stop, Mexico. I will say, I'm glad that in each country of the World Showcase, they stayed authentic in having someone from the region guide us, as opposed to the professor bumbling through it. It's a nice touch. In all the parts of the World Showcase, they show off the architecture, restaurants, and activities associated with the country, and occasionally a ride if there is one in there. Next stop is Norway, home of the Maelstrom, a ride I never got to do. But it looks pretty awesome. Bummer I didn't get the chance. Now it's a Frozen ride, so I guess I better let it go. This video was getting too educational here, okay? I'm sorry. China is next, where we learn a bit of history, and of course, Mushu! Gotta throw in those IPs to remember it's Disney. There we have Reflections of China, a 360-degree movie theater that gives visual tours of famous structures and sites of China. Looks neat, but disorienting.
You use electricity to run the lights and appliances in your home. Now that's a very bright idea.
Well, that sucked. We go through the universe of energy where, at this point in time, it was Ellen's energy adventure, but they don't show Ellen DeGeneres nor Bill Nye anywhere. don't want to upstage this dude, I guess. Test Track, a safety crash course simulator which is actually pretty creative. Disneyland has a similar style ride based off the Cars movies. The Land Pavilion, where we embark on living with the land where they grow food and crops many used at the resort. Just don't steal any oranges. Here, quick, take these oranges.
Why?
Quick, just take them. Just take them. He's here. Ah, yes, we are in Germany. Lederhosen, Beard, and Snow White. My favorite German things besides the music of David Hasselhoff. That joke is still timely, right? Italy. All right, my heritage. Let's see what beauty this place has to offer.
What are you talking about? Love you.
Yeah, looks about right. Morocco! Actually quite stunning. That can't be allowed. Japan! Flaming onion volcanoes? I'm sold. Let's now head to Journey into Imagination with Figment, a ride that some say is the best shit ever, while others want it torn down and forgotten. Me, I don't think I ever rode it, but I had a Figment towel for decades somewhere in my house. Where am I going with this? Mission Space, the space adventure ride that makes everyone sick. Look, they won't even show the professor on it. The guy playing the host was probably like, nope, not part of my contract, sorry. France! They got the Eiffel Tower. Yeah? So does Las Vegas. Try again, mouse. The United Kingdom. They weirdly don't show much here. It's kind of funny. Gonna be honest, I feel like I've gone through the entire world in 80 days. And it's only been 25 minutes. Screw it, we are going to Canada. Probably one of the prettiest areas with the abundance of trees, but there is no toothless hockey player in sight, so I'm calling this unrealistic. And finally, the classic US of A.
Well, Mr. Twain, what do you think of our America now?
Ben, I think the founding fathers never dreamed of an America like this.
Someone was actually paid for that voiceover. Night falls over Epcot, and after a day of learning of technology, international culture, and history, we see a spectacular fireworks production. Because remember, come for the bratwurst, stay for the fireworks. Trademark. So that was the Disney Parks Epcot DVD, and it did not sell me. Again, this still feels like a place that you take kids on a school field trip to learn, but I think they would get upset because they'd be like, but the Magic Kingdom is right there! I know modern-wise they've added a lot of IPs and rides around to make it more child-friendly and worth the price of admission, but still, even in 2004, I would dread paying all that money to go to this theme park. I know this place was one of Walt's dreams he never got to see come to life on Educating the Masses, but it doesn't give me a Disney Parks feeling. It feels like a plug-and-play video game system when you wanted a PlayStation system, except they're the same price. Will I go to Epcot in the future? Sure, someday. But if Professor Tiffick is there, my fight or flight may kick in. Well, now that that's over, check back next time for part 3 of this Disney Parks DVD series where we'll cover Disney MGM Studios. Oh, I'm sorry. It's now called Disney Hollywood Studios. Or, just, Disney Studios. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, or enemies, I guess, and subscribe to my channel for more Disney videos, nostalgia look-backs, and anything else I can come up with. Thanks, everybody! I'll see you next time!